I mean, I remember standing at a demonstration in Kiev's Maidan Square before the full-scale invasion, where there were demonstrations over the lack of Western support. And Ukraine has always known that it was going to be the ones to fight this war alone, albeit with sizable Western help in terms of military kit. But we have to remember that Russia's aggression towards Ukraine started in 2014, where an entire Crimean peninsula was seized, where Russian proxies seized large swathes of eastern Ukraine, and the West didn't really stand up to it. And life moved on. Ukraine was barely in the news because things became a constant. The war became the norm, and it didn't. That ripple effect you guys were talking about was not felt on the European continent. Then there was this relative unity with the full-scale invasion. There was that trauma, that shock, which kicked Western allies into life, it seemed. But for President Zelensky, there was a pattern. He would ask for something. The West would say, this might put us in direct confrontation with Russia. I'm not sure. Eventually, the West would yield. It would increase in confidence. And then what would follow would be tanks, long-range missile launchers, F-16 fighter jets. But that had been the story until this point. But this now feels like a relative cliff face. And I think even if Europe got its ducks in a row, even if it somehow expedited the defensive productions it needed to rise to the challenge of Russian aggression in the absence of America, it objectively will happen too late for Ukraine.